Okay. Hold on just a minute. Okay, here they come. All right, go ahead and start it.
Excuse me.
Very good evening, and thank you for joining us here from Gilbert High School, where the 1 and 2 Snowflake Lobos are back on the road, back down to Metro Phoenix, and are playing their third of their first 4 games on the road, and this one at a 5A school. Are they missing anybody?
Yeah, they're still missing, their starting running back, who's been out, got out.
Jet McCray.
Yeah, Jet McCray in that first game against Bradshaw Mountain. In speaking with his father yesterday, actually, he's healing actually really well. Could be back in 2 to 3 weeks.
Oh, good. Yeah. That was a broken ankle, right?
So he had a broken foot. Yeah, broken ankle in the back, and of course, Jet's ready to go right now. But smart thing would be to do is to make sure that that's healed up, because they'll need him towards the end of the season. Got
another one on the other side of it. Gilbert playing with its backup quarterback. Its quarterback, Danny Hess, a 6'5" senior, hurt a knee early in the season in the first week or two. So they've been going with Peyton Bryce, completing just 39% of his passes, and really been relying upon the road game as we shift over to the Ace Hardware keys to the game. Ace Hardware has a 24/7 locksmith. The next time you're locked out of your car or just need a key replaced any hour of the day or night, any night of the week, call Ace Hardware in Pinetop, Overguard, or Sholo, as we got the captains right now meeting at midfield. If you hear that Gilbert's up against without its starting quarterback, I guess I'll put it that way, going to rely on the ground game. How does that play into Snowflake's hands or otherwise?
I'll tell you what, Snowflake, it seems like their defense is really dialing in. They've done a really good job, playing Sholo, who has a great ground game, or at least they did until they lost their quarterback last week. And really sorry for Nash Brewer on that. Great kid. But it seems like they do pretty good on being able to stop the run. So they've been able to fix some things. They're 1 and 2 coming into this. They really would like to come away with a win here. Gilbert's 2 and 2 right now. Not quite where they were hoping to be, of course, with the loss of their quarterback. Looking to improve them to, their schedule. They compete here at this level with Gilbert, and I guess they think they're up to the task. So we'll see.
All right, Tigers win the toss, want the ball. Got 3 men, man deep, I believe, is Thompson. As he's going to get the call, tries to roll over that left side, but there's that Snowflake run D, stopping him for a very short game, maybe 2. Yeah,
nice job by the defense, read that perfectly. You got some pretty big boys up there as well for the Lobos out there. They've done a pretty good job really all year long. Needed to fix some things against Bradshaw Mountain, as Bradshaw Mountain was able to run on them for the first half of that game. But since then, they've down and about 13. So be looking for a pass on this one, wouldn't you think?
So I'm trying to just sort this out. It had 2 flags. One of them that was thrown on this near sideline that was right near the line of scrimmage.
One by the receiver.
What if they saw the same thing?
Yeah.
In any event, 3rd down now, call it 13. Offset eye again as this one's tossed back to Sanchez. He's got a little bit of a seam to run up that far hash, gets to the 30, but it's going to be brought down after a respectable gain of 8, but it's still going to be shy of the first and deep in their own territory. You think this was kicking. Answer the challenge. That game against Cactus was a football game that looked like it was played against 2 really good teams pit against one another.
Yeah, that was Cactus. I think they make it to the finals last year. They lose that. They're a great team. The Lobos beat themselves in that game, had plenty of chances to win that. So they feel like I said before, they can definitely compete here.
Bryant's going to work from the shotgun. Got 2 receivers going to the right, split running backs as they fake the handoff one, fake the toss. Now he wants to wind up and throw this one where he's got a man behind the defense. The bomb just can't extend enough and has that one off his fingertips and incomplete.
Well, just a great throw by Bryant. Bomb, like you just said, man. He just needed.
One's got Olberg. Through the hands of nearly an intercepting DB. He was back there on the coverage was Denham Smith. And then dropped right into Olberg's lap, and he couldn't haul it in. So both players right now kicking themselves.
Yeah.
Two great tosses there from Bryant, though.
Yeah, and we've seen Bryant get more and more comfortable back there. He's been more accurate on his throwing. Both of these passes, great passes. And this receiving core for Snowflake is really a great receiving core, too. But both of those guys will want those back.
Score. The Lobos, who looked like they had 2 touchdowns, are now going to move the chains off of the second Gilbert penalty flag. Third down and 1, and right now moving the ball with the running game. Receivers again on either side. Split wide left is Baum. This one instead handed off. Rabin bounces off. Snap. Had Bryant get a short kick away, but he was tackled by one of the Tigers. So the Lobos facing 1st and 10 in the first time either side has been in the red zone. Fake the handoff. Rabin, give to Turley, comes to the near side, and it is brought down in the open field. A nice job there by Magruder, but it's still a good first down gain of 6.
Yeah, that's just a great counter actually back there in the back. They fake it to Rabin and then hand off on the other side to Turley, and he's able to get outside and pick up a nice gain.
Lobos had 2 strikes thrown by Bryant earlier in this series. Neither could be brought in by first Baum and then Olberg, and now just pounding it with the ground game. 24 yards combined from these 2 running backs. We're on either side of Bryant, who fakes the handoff, now going to the corner on the far side where he's got Olberg open, but overshoots him just a little bit.
Yeah, he was wide open on that one. Bryant just, he threw it out there hoping that Olberg could see it. I think he maybe just saw it just a little bit too late, and nice throw. Would have been a touchdown right there.
What does it say, though, about the running game that they are that comfortable throwing for it on 2nd and 4?
Well, it says a lot right now. It says a lot for their offensive line.
Baum on the left, Olberg on the right. Handoff instead, Rabin again bouncing it to the right side and is going to be brought down at the 7, and that's enough for a Comfort Fit Dentures first down.
Yeah, they're picking up good yardage right there, going from the right side of the center, the left side of the center with the lead out there. Some good lead blocking out there by Turley on that one. And Rabin just doing a good job bouncing outside to pick up the first down.
6 minutes, 15 seconds to go in the first quarter. No score. This drive extended after a roughing the kicker flag. Now the Lobos have 4 chances to get it into the end zone. Same formation with Baum and Olberg going left to right. Fake the handoff. Now rolling to the right side. Bryant to the sideline where he's going to get lit up by a couple of Tigers. Got that one inside the 5, but that's a costly couple of yards to gain. He hops right up, but he got hit hard.
He does, yeah. That was a nice hit up there, but Bryant, tough kid, athletic, still able to pick up a few yards on the play.
Got a front runner right now for the Deemer's glass shattering hit of the game. If you need glass for your home or business, Deemer's Glass in Lakeside is hands down the best place to call when you need quality glass at affordable prices. Call 1-888-GLASSMAN. Is now Baum, the single receiver, coming out to the near side. Got a big package in the backfield right now for the Lobos as they turn and give at the goal line. They're going to say he's just shy, but a flag came out, and I think this is a formation.
Formation or yeah, it does look like that. Boy, you know, as a coach, you look down there and you're just like, oh man, you know, we're right there, and penalties just tend to kill your drives.
Did you notice anything about it? Did they not have enough men on the line, or they had 3 in the backfield?
They had 3 in the backfield, but that's not uncommon when they get here to the goal line. They put in a heavy set package like that, and a lot of times they'll pound that up there, which almost made a touchdown on it. Good play call, but now it's second and about 10.
They got it just on the wrong side of the 9 for the Lobos. 2nd and goal still. Clock stopped with 5:19 to go. Bryant 1 for 4 with 12, but doesn't tell the whole story. As now the handoff goes Turley. He runs over the right side, gets a couple of blocks as he falls over the goal line, and he's in for the first score. A Mountain Mobile Auto Glass touchdown on a 9-yard run from Canton Turley.
Yeah, nice setup there by the Lobo offense. They set up a play that looks like pass, right? If you're back there in the backfield, you got 3 receivers to your left, 1 to your right, and just 1 single back on there. So I'm thinking they're going to roll Bryant out and throw to one of those receivers on the left. Instead, they just run it right up the middle.
Sam Brown in to try to make it a 7-0 start for the Lobos. His holder is Bryant. As the snap is away, it's low and blocked. So Gilbert with a little bit of momentum after allowing a lengthy drive after getting forced to 3 and out. Allow the Lobos to take about 5 minutes off the clock and are now trailing 6-0 here in the first quarter with 5:12 to go. It's Shola Ford's presentation of high school football on iTalk1067.com.
Who sells the #1 truck in America? Sholo Ford. That's right. Not only do they sell it, Sholo Ford is the best place to buy it. Why? Guy Hatch guarantees it. In fact, he guarantees you'll get the best deal on your next Ford car, van, or SUV as well. It doesn't matter what you buy. Sholo Ford has the best deal. Sholo Ford on the east end of the Deuce and at sholoford.com. Mountain Mobile Auto Glass and Tint now has 3 locations to serve you. Snowflake, Lakeside, and now Sholo. And with over 85 years combined experience in auto glass and over 40 years of combined experience in window tint, you can trust the experts at Mountain Mobile Auto Glass and Tint with your vehicle. Call them today.
Just call 536-5972. Mountain Mobile Auto Glass, cash back to you.
Northland Pioneer College kickoff just happened. It looked like the Tigers might have been a block or 2 away. Instead, a nice job there in recovery by the Lobos as this is hauled in and stopped at the 25. So that is where, right around the same spot that the Tigers are going to re-engage, now trailing 6-0, and feels like more than anything, probably got to get a couple of first downs to keep the Lobo offense off the field after the Snowflake was able to run it down their throat. Went with Nate Sanchez twice, gained 10 yards as they turn, pitch this one, looking for this is run over the 30 for a gain of 6, but that was the first carry for Zach Thompson.
Well, pretty obvious what they're looking at doing. They load everybody on the line, I formation, no receivers at all. Obviously, they're looking to try and run. So Lobos right now are going to have their hands full. When they got that many guys on the line, we'll see if they stick with the 4-man front.
Got to have to go with the backup quarterback as Danny Hess has a knee injury that has sidelined him for a few weeks now.
And they go with the 5-man front.
So here's Peyton Bryce under center, hands this one off to the up man. That time Sanchez spins over the line of scrimmage and winds up falling forward for maybe a yard, sets up 3rd and short.
Yeah, nice job by the defensive coaches. They see that right up front. They sub an extra big guy right in the middle. They put him right at nose guard in there. That made a big difference on being able to stop the ball.
On the Gilbert 32, 4 minutes to go in the first quarter. This is just the 6th offensive play that the Tigers have been able to run. I formation lining up behind Bryce. Again, extra tight ends out there as well. Snowflake with a safety deep, but otherwise got 10 men right near the box. As Bryce goes under center, toss this one back. Sanchez trying to come to the near sideline where he gets over the 35. It's all going to depend upon the spot, and looks like he's got it over the 35 for a Comfort Fit Dentures first down.
Yeah, just is able to step outside, barely be able to pick up the first down. Nice job by the Tigers.
Needed 2, gained 3, moved the chains, 3:36 to go. As the Lobos and their faithful got a big crowd on the other side. Made a long drive down, and the way that they're keeping the ball on the ground, this could be barely worth the trip.
Yeah.
As far as time spent in seat goes.
Yeah, this clock may just keep running.
Put it on the 35. Toss this one back where, again, trying to find some space is Thompson. This time he's able to step away from one tackler, get over the 45, now the 50 into Snowflake territory before he's spun down at the 40. Big gain of 25 and another Comfort Fit Dentures first down.
Boy, nice job. He's able to pop outside. Offensive linebacker misses him, and you have number 25 out there for the Lobos. Thank goodness he's out there, Jones, being able to bring him down, or else he would have been gone.
There's the danger of getting sucked in by all those extra tight ends as it kind of leaves the perimeter open, and that time the Lobos got burned after the edge was sealed. So Thompson with 34 yards, all of them coming on this second series. 3:25 to go, 6-0 Snowflake leading, but now the Tigers have a bit of an answer. Same formation again with Thompson dotting the I. Bryce under center and into the neutral zone come the Lobos, and that'll make it 1st and 5.
Yeah, number 77 for Snowflake jumps off sides, And too easy, as a defensive, as a line coach on both sides, he's going to hear about that.
McCray
He's right on the ball.
The guilty party think that he was trying to get a jump on some of these big dudes. I don't know if that shot is really letting you see how big these Tigers are. When you're walking down on the field, they look like really big dudes. So now extra tight ends again as they pitch this one off. Here come to the near side. Thompson looking for some blocking help as he runs over the 30. Picks up a comfort fit Dencher's first down as he's brought down at the 25, but there's a penalty flag on the far hash.
Yeah, right now the Tigers feeling pretty comfortable just bringing everybody in tight. No receivers out there. They're just either, hand off up the middle, toss right, toss left. They're daring the defense, stop the run, make us throw, stop the run. And right now they're having some success, except for that's a big penalty.
That one will move it behind schedule. 1st and 15 after they were gifted a 1st and 5. Thompson runs off the floor. He had been getting an awful lot of the workload here in this second series as Bryce going back under center. He's having to run all the way to the sideline to get the plays. But he's right now just kind of turning and giving as he's got Nate Sanchez deep again in the I formation. Fake the handoff. No, he gets the call as he bounces it off to the left and is able to get back to the original line of scrimmage and then some. Gain of 6, but sets up 3rd and 9.
Yeah, nice job. Once again, still gaining about 5 yards a run right there to sets up 2nd down. They continue to do that. Lobos need to be able to answer. Right now, Tigers having a nice job. Big push up front when you have 4 guys on the right side, 3 guys on the left.
How much mileage do you think Bryce is going to log, having to come to the sideline?
Back and forth and back and forth.
He's going to get tired. Again with the I formation, Nate Sanchez again deep in the I. Bryce under center, 3rd down and 9. No, this is only 2nd and 9 as they try to go up the middle on a dive play, but instead the Lobos are stout. Holds that one to just a 2-yard gain.
Yeah, great job by the interior there of the defense. Number 22 out there coming up to help on that as well, which is Aiden Core, who's does such a great job of that inside linebacker spot.
I would wager that this is 4-down territory here with 2 minutes and 10 seconds to go. They've had the football for 3. Is that Gian Jones?
It looks like Jones.
Is that Gian Jones?
It looks like Jones and Olberg in the back to receive.
Don't know if it. Oh, wait. Oh, delay of game. Ooh,
delay of game. That's going to back them up even farther.
Tell you what, I think T. Greedhead just knocked the Tigers out of sorts there. I think they went to the line ready to call 2 plays and then didn't suspect that was going to happen.
Right. But as a kicker, as those guys in the backfield, that makes it even nicer for the Lobos to be able to return this.
Lobos, the last time they were facing a punting situation, didn't put out much of any pressure. That time they get in a little bit as it's going to be Jones having to come back and, he fair caught that one at the 15. Probably a good decision as the coverage was there for the Tigers. 47 seconds left here in the first, and it's a 6-0 Snowflake lead. Bryant comes back out, 1 of 4 for 12 yards, but he had nearly struck bomb on what looked like it was going to be a surefire touchdown on the first play. Had Olberg, after a pass was nearly intercepted and then dropped right around the waistline. He couldn't haul it in, but 2 really good throws there from Bryant, including the one that he was able to complete to Carter Rabin, who is out there leading the way with 20 yards on 4 carries. Turley has the touchdown. He has 18 on 3. Those are the 5 big playmakers right now as the handoff goes Rabin. He again starts from the left to the right and is not going to be able to catch the edge and is stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, nice job by the Tiger defense. They're able to sniff that one out right there. Nice stop, brings up 2nd and 10.
Might be the last play here. Snowflake doesn't have to run one. There's a 2-second differential between the game clock and the play clock. But Lobos are at the line, look like they're ready to go. 2nd and long, same formation with Baum and Olberg going left to right as they fake the handoff. Drop this one off here. It's going to be hauled in and brought down near the 25, very close to the 1st down yard marker as there was Tidwell with his first play. Yeah. And they're going to signal move the chains.
Yeah, nice job. They call it drag play on that one. They bring Tidwell from right to left. He's able to get out there. Nice pass by Brian as well to be able to pick up the 1st down.
That'll be the way the first quarter ends, with Snowflake leading 6-0. Just got a big conversion there on 2nd and long, and we'll have 1st and 10 from their own 25 on the other end of this. It's Sholo Ford's presentation of high school football on iTalk1067.com.
You've been there, waiting forever at the gas station for the guy to free up so he can fill up your propane tank. Or worse, when the only qualified propane technician decided to stay home that day. Yep, you've been there, and I have too. That's why now I get my propane from Ace Hardware every time. You get Ace Hardware's world-famous customer service when you stop in for propane. That's right, you get in, you get out, and you get a great deal on propane and everything else. From Ace Hardware at their locations in Pine Top and Heber. Ace Hardware is proud to support White Mountain Sports.
Who sells the #1 truck in America? Sholo Ford. That's right, not only do they sell it, Sholo Ford is the best place to buy it. Why? Guy Hatch guarantees it. In fact, he guarantees you'll get the best deal on your next Ford car, van, or SUV as well. It doesn't matter what you buy. Sholo Ford has the best deal. Sholo Ford on the east end of the Deuce and at sholoford.com.
Hi, I'm Dr. Arno. I might not be comfortable on the basketball court, but I promise, at Comfort Fit Dentures, you'll feel comfortable, always.
Comfort Fit Dentures has dentures starting at $499 with payment plans, and they have 2 labs, meaning you get your dentures in days instead of weeks. Call Comfort Fit Dentures today to schedule a free exam and x-ray. 928-888-0002. 928-888-0002.
Already with a play in the books there as Bryant's able to connect with Baum 15 yards up the far sideline. So now it's 1st and 10 at the 40. Turley has to make a man miss in the backfield before he gets to the line of scrimmage and then runs it to the 42. So as we kick off the second quarter, when you need to kick off your college education, do so at Northland Pioneer College. Pay the lowest tuition in the state. 11:37 left in the half. The Lobos lead 6-0. Now got Bryant out there who's getting a little bit of a hot hand. 3 of 6 for 37 yards. Now moves the pocket to the right. Looking upfield, now throws this one, sidearm, grabbed there by Olberg over into Gilbert territory and nearly runs away from one tackler. At the 40, is able to stumble forward to the 36. A Comfort Fit Dentures first down on a big gain of 23.
Yeah, that was a great job by the offensive line on that. They crossed their tackles back there to try and get in there. The offensive line picks it up. Bryant rolls out, hits Olberg out there. Great play.
Lobos already at the line. Handoff, Turley comes to the round.
Yeah, nice job by Raven being able to keep his feet moving. He's got big Turley up their lead block, and they run to the right side again where you got big Cody Flake out there, like I said. They really in these short yardage. I mean, you have Cody Flake right there at the right tackle. Your left guard is number 55, Ethan Christensen, who's 6'2", 230. That's a good side to run to.
And again, against a really big Gilbert front. The Lobos able to right now dictate terms as they fake the handoff to Turley and throw this one to the pylon where it's leapt for and incomplete, but a nice effort there from Olberg.
Yeah.
And he might have landed on that football. It looks like he
is. He's down on that one. He had it in his hands and just not able to bring it in. Like you said, it looks like it might have knocked the wind out of him. Let's hope that's all it is. Great throw once again by Bryant. He has just looked on the money. He has thrown that out in the right places. You know, that's such a timing route out there. Olberg's not even looking at the ball at that point, trying to escape his receiver, or his defensive back there. He looks up, and there it is. Perfect. So, nice pass right now. This receiving core, they have really such a great receiving core this year, the Lobos do, all the way around. So a lot of weapons there for Bryant to be able to choose from, and tonight he's just looked on the money.
So Olberg looks like he is.
He's up.
He's up anyway, but they're still. They've only moved him a few yards as he's standing inside the 10. Snowflake on that incompletion. That looked like the same route that they had thrown to Olberg in the end zone on the other side of the field. Not quite as stretched. Is that's going to bring out somebody to replace him, and Landon Clare, who's split wide to the right. We'll keep an eye on Olberg out there as the Lobos are facing 2nd and 10 now as they approach the red zone for the second time in as many possessions. They lead 6-0 as they again go with the split backs, Rabin and Turley As the handoff goes, Rabin, but no, it's actually fake to him. Give it over to Turley. He slips one tackler over to the left side. Now stays on his feet as he gets inside the 20, and he's going to rumble all the way toward the 10 and have 13 yards and a Comfort Fit Dentures first down.
Yeah, this is such a nice combination in the backfield for Snowflake.
Best place to buy it. Why? Guy Hatch guarantees it. In fact, he guarantees you'll get the best deal on your next Ford car, van, or SUV as well. It doesn't matter what you buy. Sholo Ford has the best deal. Sholo Ford on the east end of the Deuce and at sholoford.com.
After Gilbert uses its first time out, handoff goes to Turley, who cuts it right up the middle, and he's in the end zone for a Mountain Mobile Auto Glass touchdown. 12-0. The Lobos are able to score on their first two possessions after Gilbert uses a defensive timeout to try to get things set up, and I'm looking at almost a 1st and goal. And instead, a gaping hole for Turley. I don't think that's what the coaches were talking about.
Transforming lives.
At Summit Healthcare, you'll find a level of care you might not expect from a rural hospital. We've recently received 5 stars from CMS, a prestigious ranking that less than 5% of facilities in Arizona earned. Our cancer center has proven its level of advanced care with a national accreditation from the Commission on Cancer. And we continue to add more doctors and services so that you don't have to leave the mountain to find the care you need. At Summit Healthcare, we're elevating care here at home.
A Northland Pioneer College kickoff takes it to the 20. An awful long way to go. I think that was Torrey Gray who returned it for Gilbert, but don't hold me to that, as he took it right at the goal line and wound up having to bounce that one all the way to the far sideline to get those 20 yards. I think he ran about 30 or 40. But it's still not great field position for Gilbert, which is now trailing 2 touchdowns. We're able to move the chains a little bit, really leaning that time on Zach Thompson, who he's busted one for 25 yards to get to 34.
Now they change up their formation.
Going with receivers on either side, still with the I formation behind Bryce, who has yet to attempt a pass. This one handed off to Thompson, and he has met and stood up in the backfield. The Snowflake front is really, this is a night and day difference. Last time we worked with each other against Bradshaw.
Yeah, 2 of those guys in there. I mean, Caleb Taylor in there. He's 6'2", 315 pounds.
That'll do it.
Yeah, he hit him in there. That's a pretty hard guy to move.
So 2nd and 12, and this Gilbert team playing with its backup quarterback comes out late, and I don't know. No, they got an illegal motion coming against the Tigers. I don't think that the Lobos have to accept that, and I would believe that they're inclined to not if given an opportunity.
Right.
And they do decline it.
Smart move on them. It's going to it's going to force them into a punting situation. This is going to be good field position once again for the Lobos, as you have Jones back on about the 49, 48 yard line to be able to receive this.
Already leading 13-0, 2nd 3 and out, as the Lobos coming down to the Valley to play another 5A opponent.
Yeah, penalties right now just really hurting the Gilbert Tigers.
Got Jones now backed up to his own 40. Coming back to offer some additional help, Riker Brimhall. He's standing just over the 50 into Gilbert territory. Jones again backed up to his 40. As there was a pretty good kick the last time that this formation was out there for the Tigers, as the Lobos try to push the blockers right back into it, and it's going to go through the end zone. If they can get to it, it's going to be a touchdown instead. It's a safety. Are they calling it a touchback?
I think they're going to call it a touchback. It went out of bounds. They tried to land on it to try and keep it in bounds, the ball in bounds, but the officials down there conversing right now to see if that ball stayed in bounds. If it went out of bounds, obviously, in the back of the end zone, then that's going to be a touchback.
Do they come all the way here to the 20?
I don't know. It is a safety.
A safety. Okay.
So that's going to be a safety, and once again, the Lobos are going to end up in good field position. And that was just, I did not get to, I don't know if we can get to see a replay on that to see who blocked that. But they had some good pressure on the left side of the defense that was able to get in there on that side and be able to block that.
Now there's the game that we did Snowflake at Apache Junction last year. They had one of the weirdest plays, and the officials called something, ran a play, went back and made an adjustment, and it turns out they eventually got the call right, we were told after the fact. This was shaping up to be much the same, where they run in there singing, touchback, touchback, touchback. Like, huh? And again, I don't know the high school rule book, so I try to be patient, but that one was going to require an awful lot of explanation. But they got 2 points put up there. The Lobos missed their first point after, so now they're leading 15-0.
Well, obviously, I believe if it goes out of the if it rolls out of the back, it's an automatic safety on that. Or if the Gilbert player landed on it on the end zone, and even if he was in, then that was a safety. So it's one of those two things.
So now Rabin and Jones are going to be back to receive what you would think is going to be a punt, including Landon Clare, who came out. Remember, Olberg went out after it looked like he had landed on the football and had the wind knocked out of him. No, they're going to kick this one away. It's low and bouncing.
Right there. Good job. I mean, they got some big boys out there. One of those guys out there that looked like was able to stand him up is number 58 for the Tigers. That's Werner, who's 6'1", 240 pounds.
Same formation, 4 receivers with trips coming to the right.
220, and then you have Reedhead out there as well, too. Mason Reedhead, who's 6'2", 235, being able to open a hole on that left side.
48 yards now for Turley, who's standing on Bryant's left. Move Rabin over to the right side. Single receivers on either side, and the handoff goes to Rabin, who looked like he was about to burst through, but he's going to be brought down at the very last moment by Braben Werner. Big, perhaps touchdown-saving tackle. Instead, it's a gain of 10. And a Comfort Fit Dentures first down with 5 minutes and 25 seconds to play in the half. 15-0, Snowflake already leading.
Yeah, great hole on that. They actually cross on that and pull the left tackle in there to open that hole.
Bomb split wide right as the handoff faked. Going to come back to Bomb. The throw is a little low, and he couldn't come back and hang on to that one. But right now feeling a little bit picked on. Denham Smith was not ready for that hard comeback toward the line, and had Baum been able to get a nice delivery there, that could have really opened it up for some potential fireworks. He had about 10 yards to work with after that fake.
The Tigers probably feeling pretty lucky on that one.
Make it 2nd and 10, though. Clock stopped at 5:05. Same formation. As handoff goes, Turley goes from the right to the left side and is able to serpentine around that far side and eventually fall forward. It looked like he was going to get stopped for only a 7-yard gain. Instead, he was able to battle his way out to gain 12. 60 yards now on 9 carries for Turley. And back into the red zone go the Lobos. 3rd time in as many possessions.
Yeah, once again, they just run up on the left-hand side right there. Tidwell over there helping on that side as well, the tight end, and Turley just runs hard. Probably had 4 guys on him he took with him on that.
Move Bomb over to the far side. Claire wide right. Instead, handoff goes Rabin. No, they fake it to him. Come back, Claire just a little bit too tall. Claire listed at 5'10", but I think that was on disco night.
I think he's used to Olberg being out there.
Yes.
Who's a few inches taller than that.
Yes.
He needed a few inches on that one as Bryant just overthrows him on that.
Sets up another 2nd and 10 opportunity, but right now Rabin, 34 yards on 7 carries. How about Turley? 60 yards on 9. As they're going to leave him in the backfield, send Rabin out into the slot to the right side with 2 other receivers. That includes Tidwell. And they give right to Turley. This time it looked like the Gilbert defense was ready for it, but still he's able to battle his way out there for 5.
They did a nice job pulling number 55, bringing him across on that one. And had he followed him on that one, he would have cleared the way. But once again, still picks up about 4 yards on the play.
Canton Turley listed as a 6'3", 185-pound running back. Getting a lot of carries because Jet McCrae has that ankle injury that he's trying to come back from. When we watched him get a lot of usage against Cactus, it seemed like the speed from the Cobras was something that he was having a hard time matching, but right now just using his strength as he comes out to set some blocks. No, it's kept there. Bryant faked the give to Rabin. Now flows this one out and again overshoots his man. Falls incomplete to make it. No, that was 3rd down. Now 4th and 6.
Yeah, so I would imagine they'll just bring out the punt team on this one and try and kick 3 on that one. A receiver wide open, a couple of them on that one. Bryant, not the greatest series for him on that one right there, as he's going to wish he had that series back, but still, not going to hit every single guy you're rolling out. Got a lot of energy going, just not able to connect.
And if you're looking for a bright side from the Lobo perspective, lots of open opportunities.
Yeah, lots of opportunities.
Claridge going to hold Sam Brown, 1 of 2 with his points after, trying to convert here from 29 or 30 yards. And into the neutral zone come the Tigers, but it's 4th and 6. What do you do?
Well, it's 4th. Well, that's going to take them up to about they need
you
1
got the
yard.
running backs coming back
Yeah,
out.
they haven't been able to stop you in the backfield yet. So they're going to go for it where they only need 1 yard.
Hey, looking at this again from the Snowflake coach's perspective, you got 4th and 1 on the 12. No, correction, on the 5. So even if they can't get it, Gilbert, which has had a really hard time moving the chains, going to have 95 yards and 3.5 minutes to try to do something with them if they can't pick it up. Trying to get the first down on 4th and 1. Big package again behind as the handoff goes to, I don't know who that is.
That's Core.
Core is...
And I don't
got
think
it
they
the
got
5.
it on here.
It's all going to depend upon the spot.
Boy, I don't know if he got it on that. These short yardage gains, they like to bring in the inside linebacker Core and let him run. He has 2 touchdowns on the season so far, but boy, nice job by the Tigers. I don't think that the Lobos going to get that one.
Gilbert celebrating. They got the nose of the football.
Looks like they're going to measure.
Shy of the 5. The officials have asked for timeout. 3 minutes and 28 seconds to go. This is a pretty big moment because the Lobos, who are going to receive the kick to start the second half, if they hang on to this one and get still more points, it's got the potential to start getting away and fast. So the chain gang is out.
Well, like I said, they on these short yardage gains, they like to bring in Core out there, Aiden Core. He's a junior. He's 5'8", 185 pounds, but boy, they're just staring it down. Let's see. And they move it.
A comfort
Wow.
fit Ditcher's first down.
And the tie goes to the runner, I guess, so holy cow.
Oh, boy. They were standing over it. I don't know what. I'm surprised they didn't pull out a note card. They were standing over it.
Yeah. Stick out a ruler or something right there. Boy, that was...
The
Folks,
Gilbert fans
close.
were celebrating, and then they were booing. But it's 1st and goal nonetheless. Clock moving, 3 minutes and 15 seconds. 15-0. The Lobos leading again with that big package. Again going with Coors. He goes over the right side and over the goal line into the end zone for a Mountain Mobile Auto Glass touchdown.
Yeah, great play call out there. Like I said, they love to bring in Core. They got good blocking up front on the offensive line. The backs in the backfield, each taking their assignment, clearing the way for Core. Good vision, is able to escape a tackle or 2 for a Snowflake touchdown.
So Brown back out, this time to try an extra point. It's got it 21-0. This drive started with a blocked punt and a safety. And then an eventual touchdown as a high snap brought down. Kick is away. And good. 22-0. 3:08 to go in the half. It's Sholo Ford's presentation of high school football on iTalk1067.com.
Since 2006, Beeler Orthodontics has been creating spectacular smiles in the White Mountains. Dr. Beeler and his team use innovative technology and cutting-edge orthodontics while still providing a hometown experience. From traditional braces and clear aligners to surgical orthodontics, Dr. Beeler works with smiles of all ages. So call them today to schedule a complimentary exam at 928-537-7775 or visit them at BeelerOrtho.com. Beeler Orthodontics. Live to smile, love your smile.
22-0, Snowflake leading. Gilbert has 2 first downs. Lobos have 3 touchdowns. The Tigers opted to receive after they had won the toss. And now Sam Brown out there for the third time, sends this one high, angling to the far hash where it's going to be hauled in, looking for some blocking help, but man, the Lobos' coverage continues to excel, though that time nearly getting away was Guerrero. Didn't see who hung on to him, but that was potentially going to open the door for an awful lot of real estate.
Number 33, Logan Brimhall, who plays on the defensive line out there and has had just such a great year this year, is able to get down and grab him and bring him down.
All right, 3 minutes and 1 second left. Can Gilbert, playing with its backup quarterback and Peyton Bryce, attempted his first pass on the last series. But I think more interesting here from Snowflake's sideline is, do you use your 3 timeouts and try to ice this thing before halftime?
Well, they definitely can if they need to. But
that's JoJo Lerma was able to provide the connection, and it looked as if it was going to be hauled in there by Stedman. Instead, it'll be 3rd down and 8.
Wow, JoJo Lerma, number 16 out there. Just pursues, gets down on that one. Boy, he does such a great job. Folks, let me tell you about JoJo. He's 5'10", 145 pounds. But he hits probably like he's got an extra 50 pounds. He did a great job on that one.
Right now getting some extra love from Jones as he delivered the hurt. Gilbert having to open the playbook up a little bit more. Bryce has thrown a couple of pretty good looks, as now he's got 2 receivers on either side. That includes Thompson, so the only man in the backfield with him is Sanchez. Provides a little bit of extra blocking help. Now trying to turn it upfield. Bryce tried to fake out toward the sideline and then cut it back up into the interior and gets stopped at the 30. A nice job there by a couple of Lobos for sealing the sideline. And now Snowflake will take a timeout to set up 3rd down and 2. And I can't believe the Tigers have the kind of moxie that it would require to go for it on their own 30.
Boy, I'll tell you what, that was such a nice play by Teague Reedhead out there. He's on the interior side, folks. They roll clear over to the right-hand side. He's able to get through, chase the quarterback down, and be able to bring up a big 4th down. I still can't believe that the Tigers would go for it here. Maybe a fake punt, but I don't know. What do you got to lose? It's 22-0, you know. So
the great Bill Raftery would be calling onions.
Yeah.
If they go for it here.
This still gives plenty of time for the Lobos to score again here before the quarter's over.
So the punting unit seems to be coming out.
Yeah.
And keep an eye on Nate Sanchez, who's right now standing in front of his punter, but trying to redirect as he wants his gunners now coming back toward the line.
Yeah, Lermer over on the left-hand side, being able to try and rush in there and block this one. I believe he was on the last bomb in there, number 30, Greer. Almost get to him. It's a high kick.
Lobos are going to allow this one to roll. Goes inside the 40, and they'll have it at the 38. Now Brown, very good leg, but he's right now kicking without about 4,000 feet of elevation.
Right.
Do you have any idea what his range might be here in the valley?
Boy, you know, this is, you know, looking back at that Cactus game, that was pretty much the same elevation here, and he had a pretty good game there as well. So you would think that he'll be able to get his leg into it. He's pretty steady all year so far.
Bryant right now, 5 of 13 for 70 yards, but only 1 of his last 4. 3 receivers coming to the near side. Bomb the lone man on the left. Keep Turley in the backfield. Nope, that's Rabin as they try to set up a screen. He's got that one with some blocking help over the 45, now to the 50, gets over to the 45 in Gilbert territory before he's brought down. Gains 22. A Comfort Fit Dentures
Who sells
chain.
Well, I would have loved to have seen him cut up on the left-hand side. Baum was there on the left-hand side waiting to crack a block for him, but still, great pass, great run.
Already at the line of scrimmage, 1 minute and 15 seconds left. Now as this one's handed off to Turley, stops, it'll go to the left, reverses field, now comes to the 40, 35, and out of bounds near the 30, and a flag comes out late where there's nobody there, but 5 Gilbert would-be tacklers and Ezra Baum.
Yeah, they might call a holding on that one right there, which there didn't need to be one if it does.
As it stands, it's a gain of 15, but Snowflake looks like it has understood.
Boy, that was a great run by Turley as well. He was trying to go into a hole that was not there, and he did just such a great job stopping, cutting back, getting back out here to the right-hand side, and it looks like they are going to bring it back from the spot. From the spot,
moves it to the 40, so the Lobos do gain 3. First down and 7 from the Tiger 40. 65 seconds left, 22-0. Snowflake has scored on all 3 of its previous possessions. Turley again in the backfield, standing on the left. Bryant moves the pocket in that direction. Now stops, sets his feet, throws it over the middle where he overshoots his man, trying to find again Claire. This time he was able to elevate a little bit more, but still couldn't come down with it, make it 2nd and 7.
Yeah, it's too bad he didn't see Tidwell out there on the left-hand side. He was wide open for a little while as he started to go down right there. But just still a great pass. Number 20 just wasn't able to haul it in.
Got Bryant trying to...
And so, really, Bryant, first quarter, on the money, looking really, really good. The last couple of series, just been off the mark a little bit. So, not sure what's going on right there. That's extremely hard when you run somebody out of the pocket, and you see him when he's in the pocket, he's dead on in the money. When you run a quarterback out of the pocket, I mean, they have so much adrenaline. They're trying to be accurate. That's an extremely hard throw to be able to do on that. And that's kind of what we've seen here in the last quarter.
51 seconds left. Back out, Peyton Bryce, 0 for 2. And he's looking like he wants to throw. Has a man caught wide open inside as he's tripped up. Nice job in the open field there by Coor, but a reception had. The first one of the year for Dylan Hunt.
46 seconds, the clock's running right now.
Gains 15 as Bryce, this time going to the other side. Has a man caught over the 40, kept in bounds. Gilbert has 2 timeouts, and we'll use one of them now.
Yep.
Who caught that one? Was that Guerrero?
I did not see who that one was. It was there was 2 backs. You know, they had trips right, trips left on that. And the wide receiver they sent long. They did a crossing route with the second receiver underneath, and that's who caught that. I believe it was number 88 out there as I see
it was Pena.
Yeah, congratulating him and patting him on the head.
Well, this is, if nothing else, when they're having to really air it out because they got this possession after the turnover with under a minute to play. Perhaps a little bit of confidence for Peyton Bryce and perhaps a little bit more depth to the playbook here in the second half for the Gilbert Tigers.
Well, that's the first look that we've seen trips right, trips left on that, you know, and they throw one underneath on there. But, you know, still, you need plays like this for the quarterback. You know, this is their second string quarterback in here trying to come in and play. You need plays like this that are able to build his confidence. That was one of them.
Tigers will have 1 timeout, right now trailing 22-0, 33 seconds left on their own 41. 2nd down and 3. 2 receivers again on either side. No, make it 5 receivers set with 3 coming to the left. Empty backfield for Bryce, who has a short drop from the shotgun. Sends this one toward the Snowflake sideline, but well overshot Guerrero.
Yeah, I think he took a look at that. He threw that over them on purpose. That was well covered on both sides of the ball by the Snowflake defense right there.
Yeah, pretty good arm there from the backup quarterback.
Yeah, he can sling it. You can see that.
So 3rd down and 3, 27 seconds left. 1 timeout left. Be a huge boost here for the Tigers if they're able to get some points on the board.
Yeah, they really need to try and keep them in this game. Right now, the Lobos have controlled both sides of the ball.
And are set to get the opening kick to start the second half as they had stopped the play clock. Now it's running with still an awful lot of time. Low snap brought in from Bryce. Now he's pressured, trying to roll to the near side to his left, and is tripped up by a couple of different Lobos. First player there was 58. Bentley.
Number 58 out there for the Lobos.
Andrew Bentley with Court. No, that is Turley who finishes him off.
Yep, Turley comes outside and is able to finish him off on that. Nice job by Bentley, who is playing at the defensive end, left defensive end. Comes from left all the way to the right to be able to pick him up.
Second time here. First time Teague Reedhead was able to blow up his blocker and go right into Bryce when it looked like perhaps Gilbert was going to start a little bit of momentum, and now Here to finish the half, Andrew Bentley, 6'2" junior, was able to hustle, make a big sweeping trip tackle to stop Bryce in his tracks, and then rather than potentially being able to use that last time out, set up a 3rd and short or something, the Tigers got to go into the locker room. Trailing Lil Snowflake, 22-0. What up with that?
Yeah, they're probably getting a little shocker to their system right now.
Here at halftime, we'll start the Honda Ski and Outdoor Sports Store show right after this. Lobos are leading 22-0 at Gilbert High School. It is Sholo Ford's presentation of high school football on iTalk1067.com.
The #1 truck in America, Sholo Ford. That's right. Not only do they sell it, Sholo Ford is the best place to buy it. Why? Guy Hatch guarantees it. In fact, he guarantees you'll get the best deal on your next Ford car, van, or SUV as well. It doesn't matter what you buy. Sholo Ford has the best deal. Sholo Ford on the east end of the Deuce and at SholoFord.com. Mountain Mobile Auto Glass and Tint now has 3 locations to serve you. Snowflake, Lakeside, and car, van, or SUV as well. It doesn't matter what you buy. Sholo Ford has the best deal. Sholo Ford on the east end of the Deuce and at SholoFord.com.
Hi, I'm Dr. Arno. I might not be comfortable on the basketball court, but I promise, at Comfort Fit Dentures, you'll feel comfortable. Always.
Comfort Fit Dentures has dentures starting at $499 with payment plans, and they have 2 labs, meaning you get your dentures in days instead of weeks. Call Comfort Fit Dentures today to schedule a free exam and x-ray. 928-888-0002. 928-888-0002.
When you think glass, think Deemer's Glass in Lakeside. Deemer's Glass offers the best selection of quality glass with affordable prices. They do full home window packages, replacement windows, custom shower doors and enclosures, custom mirrors in many shapes, styles, and colors, glass doors and hardware, commercial glass for buildings and offices, skylights, screens, fire-rated glass for your fireplace or stove, window film, and more. Visit Deemer's Glass today on Porter Mountain Road in Lakeside or call 1-888-GLASSMAN.
Who sells the #1 truck in America? Sholo Ford. That's right. Not only do they sell it, Sholo Ford is the best place to buy it. Why? Guy Hatch guarantees it. In fact, he guarantees you'll get the best deal on your next Ford car, van, or SUV as well. It doesn't matter what you buy. Sholo Ford has the best deal. Sholo Ford on the east end of the Deuce and at SholoFord.com.
Want to go fishing? Head to Honda Ski and Outdoor Sport. They have fishing supplies, outdoor fishing attire, and fishing gear. Plus all kinds of bait including live worms, flies, and lures. The staff are experienced anglers and they can advise you on what you need, where to go, and what type of bait the fish are biting on. Plus, pick up your fishing, camping, and boat permits. When you think fishing, think Honda Ski and Outdoor Sport. Located on Highway 260, 1 mile before the casino.
It's a tough game out there. We can help you reach your goals and come out victorious. Need help paying for college? Let the financial aid experts at Northland Pioneer College help you qualify for federal, institutional, or tribal grants. See our website at npc.edu for details. Northland Pioneer College. Expanding minds, transforming lives.
At Summit Healthcare, you'll find a level of care you might not expect from a rural hospital. We've recently received 5.
I just want to go over the offensive line for them really quick and give the offensive line a shout out right now. As I don't know, maybe you can see how many total yards rushing the Lobos have right now. That doesn't happen without an offensive line. Some of those guys that are out there helping out there is, of course, the tight end, Colton Tidwell, who's 6'1", 190 pounds. He's a senior this year, having a great year so far. You have Gunnar Richards out there as well. He's 6'3", 220. Ethan Christensen, who's 6'2", 230. Then you also have Mason Reedhead, who's 6'2", 235. And then you have Cody Flake, who's the biggest of them all at 6'5", 270. And let's not leave out the center. The all-important center happens to be my...
And really saw things, I think, come together a little bit against Cactus, so the Lobos didn't get the outcome that they wanted. Put it all together against Sholo, and now it seems as if they're starting to develop a little bit of that positive inertia.
Yeah, I've seen this coaching staff enough times where, they've had such great seasons together. We need to have our camera guys zoom out so they can get all of this out here on the field. They're doing a great performance out here.
It's the Honda Ski and Outdoor Sports Store halftime show. Snowflake leading at intermission 22-0. And we'll continue the conversation after this at Sholo Ford's presentation of high school football on iTalk1067.com.
Since 2006, Beeler Orthodontics has been creating spectacular smiles in the White Mountains. Dr. Beeler and his team use innovative technology and cutting-edge orthodontics while still providing a hometown experience. From traditional braces and clear aligners to surgical orthodontics, Dr. Beeler works with smiles of all ages. So call them today to schedule a complimentary exam at 928-537-7775 or visit them at BeelerOrtho.com. Beeler Orthodontics. Live to smile, love your smile.
You've been there, waiting forever at the gas station for the guy to free up so he can fill up your propane tank. Or worse, when the only qualified propane technician decided to stay home that day. Yep, you've been there and I have too. That's why now I get my propane from Ace Hardware every time. You get Ace Hardware's world-famous customer service when you stop in for propane. That's right, you get in, you get out, and you get a great deal on propane and everything else. From Ace Hardware at their locations in Pine Top and Heber. Ace Hardware is proud to support White Mountain Sports.
Who sells the #1 truck in America? Sholo Ford. That's right. Not only do they sell it, Sholo Ford is the best place to buy it. Why? Guy Hatch guarantees it. In fact, he guarantees you'll get the best deal on your next Ford car, van, or SUV as well. It doesn't matter what you buy. Sholo Ford has the best deal. Sholo Ford on the east end of the Deuce and at SholoFord.com.
Hi, I'm Dr. Arno. I might not be comfortable on the basketball court, but I promise, at Comfort Fit Dentures, you'll feel comfortable. Always.
Comfort Fit Dentures has dentures starting at $499 with payment plans, and they have 2 labs, meaning you get your dentures in days instead of weeks. Call Comfort Fit Dentures today to schedule a free exam and x-ray. 928-888-0002. 928-888-0002.
When you think glass, think Deemer's Glass in Lakeside. Deemer's Glass offers the best selection of quality glass with affordable prices. They do full home window packages, replacement windows, custom shower doors and enclosures, custom mirrors in many shapes, styles, and colors, glass doors and hardware, commercial glass for buildings and offices, skylights, screens, fire-rated glass for your fireplace or stove, window film, and more. Visit Deemer's Glass today on Porter Mountain Road in Lakeside or call 1-888-GLASSMAN.
Who sells the #1 truck in America? Sholo Ford. That's right. Not only do they sell it, Sholo Ford is the best place to buy it. Why? Guy Hatch guarantees it. In fact, he guarantees you'll get the best deal on your next Ford car, van, or SUV as well. It doesn't matter what you buy. Sholo Ford has the best deal. Sholo Ford on the east end of the Deuce and at SholoFord.com.
Want to go fishing? Head to Honda Ski and Outdoor Sport. They have fishing supplies, outdoor fishing attire, and fishing gear. Plus all kinds of bait including live worms, flies, and lures. The staff are experienced anglers and they can advise you on what you need, where to go, and what type of bait the fish are biting on. Plus, pick up your fishing, camping, and boat permits. When you think fishing, think Honda Ski and Outdoor Sport. Located on Highway 260, 1 mile before the casino.
It's a tough game out there. We can help you reach your goals and come out victorious. Need help paying for college? Let the financial aid experts at Northland Pioneer College help you qualify for federal, institutional, or tribal grants. See our website at npc.edu for details. Northland Pioneer College. Expanding minds, transforming lives.
At Summit Healthcare, you'll find a level of care you might not expect from a rural hospital. We've recently received 5 stars from CMS, a prestigious ranking that less than 5% of facilities in Arizona earned. Our cancer center has proven its level of advanced care with a national accreditation from the Commission on Cancer. And we continue to add more doctors and services so that you don't have to leave the mountain to find the care you need. At Summit Healthcare, we're elevating care here at home.
Continuing the Honda Ski and Outdoor Sports Store halftime show. For the best selection of hiking, camping, hunting, and fishing gear, go to Honda Ski and Outdoor Sports Store north of Pine Top on Highway 260 just before you get to the casino. 22-0. Snowflake leading. Right now led by Canton Turley, who has started to split Rabin out wide. Yeah. You get McCrae back, you're going to have a wealth of weaponry.
Yeah. Well, McCrae, this is what was heartbreaking is he's a senior this year. And so, you get him back, and then you mix in the fact that you have Rabin out there who he can pretty much do whatever you need him to. He's great back there, nice shifty, great bursts of speed in the backfield, but you split him out in the slot out there is a good receiving core with still so many guys out there that can catch the ball. What I actually would like to see is them going back to the first half. Give Bryant time, let him stay in the pocket where he is accurate, and we have seen that run some more plays for him. I know that they got to work on that a little bit more where they roll him on those flood routes out there, and guys have been open on that. And I know he has overthrown those. Hopefully we'll make some adjustments there on that. But, really when he is able to set his feet there, he has been on the money all night long there.
He is right now 6 of 16 for 92 yards. His last effort was an interception, but that was coming toward the end of the half, probably trying to force things like he would not ordinarily. On the other side of it, Peyton Bryce, 2 of 4 for 22 yards. The backup quarterback for the Tigers is Danny Hess, has not been available after suffering a knee injury. Got 2 players in the backfield who are doing a lion's share of the work, but Gilbert has had such a hard time moving the chains. You got Sanchez, who has 22 yards on 6 carries, and Zach Thompson, who has 38 on 5. And as we talked about going into the halftime break, they got to kick it away to the Lobos here to start. So it's going to be a tough uphill sled for the Gilbert Tigers, who trail 22-0 as we wrap up the Honda Ski and Outdoor Sports Store halftime show. For the best selection of hiking, camping, hunting, and fishing gear, go to Honda Ski and Outdoor Sports Store north of Pine Top on Highway 260 just before you get to the casino. We will start the second half right after this. Sholo Ford's presentation of high school football on iTalk1067.com.
Since 2006, Beeler Orthodontics has been creating spectacular smiles in the White Mountains. Dr. Beeler and his team use innovative technology and cutting-edge orthodontics while still providing a hometown experience. From traditional braces and clear aligners to surgical orthodontics, Dr. Beeler works with smiles of all ages. So call them today to schedule a complimentary exam at 928-537-7775 or visit them at BeelerOrtho.com. Beeler Orthodontics. Live to smile, love your smile.
Who sells the #1 truck in America? Sholo Ford. That's right. Not only do they sell it, Sholo Ford is the best place to buy it. Why? Guy Hatch guarantees it. In fact, he guarantees you'll get the best deal on your next Ford car, van, or SUV as well. It doesn't matter what you buy. Sholo Ford has the best deal. Sholo Ford on the east end of the Deuce and at SholoFord.com. Mountain Mobile Auto Glass and Tint now has 3 locations to serve you. Snowflake, Lakeside, and now Sholo. And with over 85 years combined experience in auto glass and over 40 years of combined experience in window tint, you can trust the experts at Mountain Mobile Auto Glass and Tint with your vehicle. Call them today.
Just call 536-5972. Mountain Mobile Auto Glass, cash back to you.
You've been there, waiting forever at the gas station for the guy to free up so he can fill up your propane tank. Or worse, when the only qualified propane technician decided to stay home that day. Yep, you've been there, and I have too. That's why now I get my propane from Ace Hardware every time. You get Ace Hardware's world-famous customer service when you stop in for propane. That's right, you get in, you get out, and you get a great deal on propane and everything else. From Ace Hardware at their locations in Pine Top and Heber. Ace Hardware is proud to support White Mountain Sports.
Who sells the #1 truck in America? Sholo Ford. That's right, not only do they sell it, Sholo Ford is the best place to buy it. Why? Guy Hatch guarantees it. In fact, he guarantees you'll get the best deal on your next Ford car, van, or SUV as well. It doesn't matter what you buy. Sholo Ford has the best deal. Sholo Ford on the east end of the Deuce and at sholoford.com.
Getting ready to start the second half. Gilbert won the toss and elected to defer, elected to receive. So Snowflake, which was successful on 3 of its 4 possessions offensively, didn't get any on the last one, but it was scramble time with Bryant throwing an interception under a minute to go, but trying to force it, trying to get it close after they had penetrated inside Gilbert territory to the 40. I would wager right now, with a 22-0 lead and having already established such a powerful ground game, that Coach Solomon is probably thinking, let's keep it down there, keep the clock moving, and let's get home.
Yeah, I would imagine so. You know, right now 22-0. They've been doing a good job on the ground game. I want to change one thing.
All right.
One thing that they've been doing. Keep your foot on the gas, you know. This is a good statement game. You know, I'm sitting here looking at the enrollment here. They've got about, looks like about 1,800 kids that are enrolled here in Gilbert right now.
About twice as many.
Yeah, about twice as many as what Snowflake has. Snowflake, I think, is around 900 right now.
All right, this Northland Pioneer College kickoff starts the second half as it rolls toward Jones, and now tripped up as he gets to the 20. And didn't have an awful lot to work with, but he just kind of lost his footing. When it's time for you to start your college education, do so on the steady ground at Northland Pioneer College. You will pay the lowest tuition in the state.
Yeah, and the Lobos come out here on offense right away, going to try and get down, get another score. Yeah, Jones back there in the backfield tried to do a little cut, just kind of tripped up his own feet, but we'll see if the Lobos can move the ball down the field. So far, they've been able to at will.
A couple of interesting scores here, especially Paradise Honors leading Valley Christian 14-13 at halftime.
Oh, wow.
Hot dog.
That is.
Split backs on either side of Bryant, receivers on either side. Oberg might be back out there. Is he split wide right?
No.
They're going to fake
Papa.
a couple of handoffs.
Going
No,
to
that's
Papa.
Papa. As he's got a little bit of space. And very well defended and incomplete. That was Nino again, who had the interception to end Snowflake's threat in the first half, and he was stride for stride with Papa.
Boy, I mean, once again, this is what I love to see about Bryant. He does. He just stays in the pocket right there. He puts it right on the money. Papa runs a good route, seals his guy, has his hands on it, but right at the last minute, the defense able to knock it out of there.
Northwest Christian leading 20-14 over Eastmark. As here a handoff goes to the right side. Rabin able to gain 3, but set up 3rd and long.
Yeah, try and run to the right side, right off tackle. Turley goes up the hole. They do a lead play on that one with Turley leading up the hole. Nice job by the Tigers being able to a short gain on that.
3rd down and long. Had thrown it down the field on 1st down and then got a short gain on 2nd. What do they do here on 3rd? As they fake the handoff and throw this one back looking for the 6, but it's going to be caught well shy. That's Papa. Had it at the 30, but he needed to get to the 33, so 4th down and about 2.
Boy, Reddick's out there running the offense. I know he's feeling pretty comfortable out there, but I would think when you're on your own 30 out there, your defense has been playing so well. Kick it long, let them do their job. It looks like they're probably going to as Bryant also is the punter on this as well.
He's right now set up as if he will punt. Back to receive for the Tigers might be Thompson.
Nice punt.
Bryant hangs this one up and fumbles this one, brought down with a knee, as that was not Thompson. That was, in fact, Magruder. But a nice job there by Bryant.
Yeah, great punt out there by Bryant and able to get it out there and put the Tigers back in their own field position. What did you say that it was on, about the 32-yard line, it looks like?
Put it at the 37.
37, yep. So nice punt. Defense needs to get to work.
Bradshaw Mountain leading Apache Junction 20-7 at halftime. As
that's one of the next games that the Lobos will have at home is Apache Junction.
Ooh, at Brown Valley leading Sholo. Are you ready? 28-3.
28-3. Wow.
No Nash Brewer.
Yep.
Here, a handoff. Nice hezzy there for Thompson as he's able to go over the left side and get down to the 48 and pick up a Comfort Fit Denture first down on a gain of 11.
Yeah, nice job. They just run off tackle up there. They're loading the line back on there like they had success in this formation. You don't see any receivers out there. They just have double tight ends in there, 2 backs, and I formation. They had good luck on there. If they don't have any penalties, they could have some good success.
1st and 10 from the Gilbert 48. 10 minutes even to play in the third as this one's tossed over to Thompson. He again has to hesitate, runs over the line, and gets into Snowflake territory at the 46. This is the second time now that the Tigers have been able to get into Lobo territory.
Yeah, once again, man, those big boys up front loading the line. You've got 9 guys up there on that line to 5 guys.
Yeah.
So they're doing a great job. You should be able to get 5 to 6 yards if you're going to do that.
22-0, Snowflake leading, but Gilbert, which is starting to show a little bit more of a cohesive offensive output, hands this one to Thompson. Stutter step to get over the 45 and brought down. Looks like he might be a little bit shy, or they signal and move it. No, they say that's a Comfort Fit Denture first down and a gain of 4.
Yeah, he's able to get the first down, but that's still a great tackle by Aiden Cord, the inside linebacker. He comes in, he fills that hole. Short game, but still first down.
Put it on the 42. Snowflake territory. After the Lobos went 3 and out, here comes the ground game, being led by Thompson, who has 59 yards on 8 carries, and he's again in the I formation, deep. When going under center, Bryce. Turn and pitch this one, going to the right side. Thompson forced to cut that one up sooner than he wanted to, and a nice job there by Lerma to blow that one up.
Lerma gets in there on the backfield, forces it to cut up, and then he just reaches his arm out there. Shoestring tackle. Nice job by Lerma out there for no gain on the play.
And the Gilbert offense we've seen now for 2+ quarters looks an awful lot different when it is not able to stay on schedule. So facing 2nd and 10. Bryce, though, was looking a little bit more comfortable while he was trying to air it out. Got some extra blockers on the line as he turns and instead gives this one to Thompson. Started left, went back up the middle, and is over the 35 and very close to the first down yard marker. Looks to be, no, they're saying move him.
Yeah, I'll tell you, a nice run, being patient, letting the line open the holes, and they're just being able to run right up the middle on that one. So nice job by the offensive line opening some holes. Nice job by the backs being patient, letting them do their job, and then he hits the seam nice and quick for a first down.
I don't know if his helmet came off during the play or if he had to excuse himself, but Nate Sanchez is back out there. Thompson saw this in the second series, came out and started gashing the Lobos, but then had to remove himself after about 4 carries. So he is now with 69 yards on 10 carries and back to the sideline. Here comes Sanchez, a slow developing play that's going to allow the Lobos speed to keep him hemmed in, though he's able to dive forward for 2, but much different looks here between the two with Sanchez and Thompson.
Yeah, once again right now, Sanchez out there just being able to, he's taking his time, trying to let that develop out there, but Lerma coming in from the outside right there, being able to disrupt, make a tackle out there. Jones out there at the defensive back comes up and cleans things up. So just a short gain on there brings it 2nd and 8.
Still penetrating deeper into Snowflake territory than they had at any point. Put it on the 32, 6:50 to go in the third quarter, 22-0 the Lobos lead as Sanchez tries to go to the right side and again stood up there by some strong defense from the Snowflake front.
Yeah, Teague Reedhead over there on that side runs into Reedhead. So strong out there being able to get after the ball and pursue, and just blows that up from playing at the nose guard position.
The offense really slowing when Thompson's not available. And I don't think he's there. He's holding on to his helmet still.
Yeah, I need to give a little love to number 58 out there as well. Bentley doing a good job on that left defensive end spot as well.
So Sanchez in the offset eye, moving it to the far side. Fake the handoff, now rolling to the left
Bentley
side.
right there.
Got Bentley pursuing from behind, but instead Bryce is going to tuck that one and dive over the 25, but I think he was just shy of the yard marker.
He slid on that. He is just shy of that. He's wanting a flag on that, saying there was a late hit. And no, there was a hit, but there wasn't any targeting or anything like that as the defender was actually just trying to stop him. He knew he was sliding, so. Then, and that's a chance you take if you're going to run out there and slide like that.
I think he thought that there was a little head hunting going, but he slid right into it if there was anything. So now Thompson's back out there, 4th and a long one. I formation, turn pitch, coming to the near side, tripped up, but able to fall forward and has enough for a Comfort Fit Dentures first down.
Yeah, good job by the offensive line out there, and actually just a really good run by that back out there, being able to know exactly where he needed to be able to pick up the first down. That was a big that could end up being a big 4th down out there for the Tigers. I like them being aggressive and going for it. They really have to be able to get back in this game.
Looking toward the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 23, 4:48 left here in the third quarter, 22-0 Snowflake with the lead. Again with Thompson in the backfield, and now a bunch of Lobos hop over into the neutral zone. It'll be 1st and 5.
Boy, nice job by the Tiger, by the coach down there for Gilbert, being able to set the hard count on that as you had about 3 guys on the defensive side of the ball jump. That's an easy 5 yards.
While they're moving that right side, gets held up nicely by the edge there for the Lobos, but he's going to have enough for a Comfort Fit Dentures first down after the gain of 3.
Yeah, and they're going to bring in a couple other guys to spell the
same side that had the flag thrown on it from the Snowflake early jump. And I'm trying to look down on the Gilbert sideline where Zach Thompson right now.
Hand side of the ball. But nice job by Bentley, number 58. He sets the edge just like you're supposed to do with the defensive end. And Corey in there being able to stop the play. No gain. In fact, it doesn't look like any gain on the play.
I thought initially it might have been a yard or two on the loss, but instead here comes Thompson, trailing 22-0. I don't know if 3 points does much good right now. Sanchez deep as they turn, toss it to him, tries the right side, runs over the goal line, and they're up. A Mountain Mobile Auto Glass touchdown, the first for the Tigers.
We have a light show going on out here. That's pretty cool. Nice job. Take your hat off to the Gilbert Tigers. They did it.
In Lakeside, Deemer's Glass offers the best selection of quality glass with affordable prices. They do full home window packages, replacement windows, custom shower doors and enclosures, custom mirrors, and
68 yards. And how long was that? 10 minutes?
Oh, the majority of the quarter.
There's 24 seconds left in the third quarter, and this is just the fourth, play from scrimmage for Snowflake. As the handoff goes Turley, and he's able to take a couple of tacklers over the 25, and that was just what the doctor ordered from the Lobos' perspective.
Yeah, I think you'll see a little bit more run attack on here. Lobos will say, well, you just did it, now it's our turn. We're going to work the clock, and we're going to go all the way down and try and make a touchdown as well, doing the same thing. But pretty good balanced attack, throwing and running the ball right now for the Lobos.
Institutional or tribal grants. See our website at npc.edu for details. Northland Pioneer College. Expanding minds, transforming lives.
Final 12 minutes. Lobos had a 22-0 advantage at halftime, but now 22-7 after a long drive from the Tigers was punctuated with a 1-yard run from Nate Sanchez. Now 5 yards on the first play of this series from Turley. They're going to give it to him again. He's going to try that right side again, and he's going to fall over the 30 and have a Comfort Fit Dentures first down again.
Nice job by the offensive line opening the hole. Turley doing a good
23, and he's over the century mark after those two.
Yeah, awesome job. Goes right up the middle, has great vision. First down.
Gilbert's still trying to get players on and off, despite Snowflake not substituting anybody. This time Raven goes to the right side, falls over the 5, and gains 5. These are some dicey decisions being made by the Gilbert
awesome
side.
job by Snowflake. They're going tempo right here, and it is working.
This time no substitutions as they hand it off. Raven trying to bounce it to the right side, but gets stopped there. Great pursuit there by the Tigers, being headlined by, wait for it, William, I got to try to say that, Hartaku.
Yeah, they actually have a loss on the play on that one. He tries to bounce it outside, and nothing there. 3 guys.
Cancer Center has proven its level of advanced care with a national accreditation from the Commission on Cancer. And we continue to add more doctors and services so that you don't have to leave the mountain to find the care you need. At Summit Healthcare, we're elevating care here at home.
Live to smile, love your smile.
Well, sorry about that, but while we were gone, Bryant, after the timeout, a great play. He had both Rabin and Turley in the backfield and was able to swing Rabin out to the flat on the near side, wide open, caught that one. Great job there by the Gilbert defenders to pursue, met him at the goal line. But what's Rabin? Was he listed 145?
Yeah,
160.
160 out there.
He went right through him.
Hey, the second effort of Rabin on Gary's boy, they just go hammer it up there with Turley, and then all of a sudden, here he comes, the shifty, quick little back out of the backfield, getting big yardage out there. Well, I'll tell you what, if the game plan for the Tigers stays the same, they are not going to win this game.
No, but the misfortune here for Gilbert playing without Denny Hess. Peyton Bryce has done a good job managing the offense.
Yes.
But you see that there's a little bit of an understanding limitation there, and they just haven't been really willing to cut it loose. Got tight ends on the line in the I formation. They went on that long drive, 68 yards, and took about 10 minutes to score, as now Thompson's met in the backfield. Big play there to bring him down for a loss from Hunt, and we've been calling his name an awful lot.
Yeah, Hunt back in the backfield. The senior, 6'2", 245. He stands him up. The rest of the guys come in and finish him off.
Trying to go with a little bit of tempo themselves, approaching 9 minutes to play. Thompson still dotting the I as they turn and give, trying to this time to bounce it out to the right side. Now picks up a block to get toward the sideline, but cut down in the open field. A great down and a very short 3. Got to get this one to the 42 as Sanchez goes to the left side. And he's got the first down after being upended at the 38, but a Comfort Fit Denture first down. The gamble pays here for the Tigers.
Yeah, nice job. They just go right in between the gap.
A scrimmage to get over the 20 and brought down at the 17 for a gain of 3. He's now at 100 yards, but the Lobos right now kind of ends on the line as Bryce goes under center. Handoff is faked. He wants to run this one. Now he's looking to try to drop it off. Nothing doing, but he's going to be forced out of bounds. And now a flag comes out for a late hit.
Yeah, Greer did not need to do that. He was running out of bounds. He pushed him out of bounds. He's going to get called. That's a big play right there that did not need to happen. And once again, that was Greer that saved that on the last play right there. But you see him running out of bounds. He just shoves him there just a little bit too late, right in front of the official. That's an automatic first down. It's going to put him about 5 yards or so, 10 yards away from the goal line. And first and goal.
Comfort Fit Denture first down. Clock stopped at 5:45. Set the chains at the 10-yard line, right over the 10-yard line, maybe the 8-yard line. Thompson's again deep in the eye. He's got 97 yards on 19 carries. Turn, fake. No, they do give it to him, but he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage by 3 Lobos.
Yeah, core number number 60 out there for the Lobos, who is White, Brent Light, who's a junior, 6'1", 200 pounds, doing a good job. He plays at a DN spot. Those guys come in there, no gain on the play.
Yeah, it's a 22-point game, and you kind of get the feeling that maybe Coach Solomon, while frustrated with some of these things, is happy. 5, make it 4th and goal from the neighborhood of the 3. Clock running at 4:20 to go.
Well, they've had pretty good luck running off a tackle over here on the left-hand side. We'll see if they
find punctuation to this one to run out the clock, especially with 99 yards in front of them. Who they got next week?
Looks like they have Seton Catholic.
Oh.
The next one of their best wide receivers out there, so it's nice to be able to see him get a good throw on there. He's had a couple that he couldn't quite bring in.
33-yard gain, 135 yards now on the night for Bryant. As this time the handoff is going to be, well, I say that. He's met at the line of scrimmage, but Turley is able to bully his way over the 45 and gain 6.
Well, that's such a nice job by the offensive line out there. Number 50, I need to look and see who that is. That's Gunnar Richards out there. Comes right in behind him, helps surge him forward on there for a nice gain of 5 yards.
Second down and a very short 5. Bomb split wide left. Snowflake's been playing for much of this ball game without Ulberg as they fake the handoff. Want to throw this one where Bomb's got 2 defenders near him, but still he's able to find that one at the 20 and then get pushed down inside the 15.
And I thought he was going to be gone. He just loses his footing. Such a great throw. Once again.
99 seconds left.
Yeah, once again, just running up tempo. Papa does a great, just a little slant route, seals his defender away from the ball, and Bryant, once again, just stepping back, putting it right on the numbers.
Sam Brown in to try to make it a 29-point game once again. The Lobos trying to even up their record at 2-2.
Mountain Mobile Auto Glass and Tint now has 3 locations to serve you. Snowflake, Lakeside, and now
you can see how accurate he is back there when they don't roll him out and he isn't on the run, which is harder to be more accurate when you're trying to run, sling the ball, and he's just done such a great job here in the second half.
2 receivers on either side
here to the tackle, so the defensive line just going at it.
That's Cactus opened its season with Sunny Slope. That dude, forget me, I can't remember his name, but the Oregon commit was slinging it all over against the Cobras. So that going to be probably quite a few yards gained in that one. As there's 15 seconds left, Bryce rolling the pocket to the left side, being pursued. Once Cup, what is shaping up to be a 30-point win, as he looked like they're in the victory formation. Bryant takes the knee, and that is how it's going to end. The Lobos run the record to 2-2.
Hey. Yep, you've been there, and I have too. That's why now I get my propane from Ace Hardware every time. You get Ace Hardware's world-famous customer service when you stop in for propane. That's right, you get in, you get out, and you get a great deal. Customer service when you stop in for propane. That's right, you get in, you get out, and you get a great deal on propane and everything else. From Ace Hardware at their locations in Pine Top and Heber.
A free exam and x-ray. 928-888-0002. 928-888-0002.
When you think glass, think Deemer's Glass in Lakeside. Deemer's Glass offers the best selection of quality glass with affordable prices. They do full home window packages, replacement windows, custom shower doors and enclosures, custom mirrors in many shapes, styles, and colors, glass doors and hardware, commercial glass for buildings and offices, skylights, screens, fire-rated glass for your fireplace or stove, window film, and more. Visit Deemer's Glass today on
Had the frustrating loss to Bradshaw Mountain.
Yep.
And then we're able to get right against Sholo. Go into the bye, fine-tune some things, come down, 5A conference opponent, and it looks as if things are starting to click. Bearing in mind,
I wasn't surprised to see the defense do as well as they did, especially when you don't have your starting quarterback out there too. And you take your hat off to the Tigers. There's a couple of different drives. That's definitely one because that set the tone of the game right there, that penalty right there. And that's exactly what the Lobos wanted to do, is to be able to come right out, set the tone of the game, and and put one on the board. So I think I'm going to agree with you on that one. I'd say that right there set the tone of the whole game. Gilbert was just never able to get in the game after that.
So that made it a 7-0 game, eventually 36-7 win. And that initial drive for the Lobos, our Horn Auto Center drive of the game. The Beeler Orthodontics straight line play of the game. Beeler Orthodontics, live to smile. Love your smile. As I'm going to suggest that the one play that I thought, though the game was generally in hand, but it kind of typified the way that most of the evening had gone for the Snowflake offense. I like Carter Rabin's 5-yard.
That's going to be a toss-up for him. That's going to be a toss-up for me between those two guys, Rabin and Bryant, because Bryant just really was on the money when he was able to sit back there, but some big plays out there. So that'd be a toss-up for me between those two guys.
Just to punctuate that one, Rabin with 4 catches, 13 carries combined.
No, you know what? That was a great hit. He read that perfect right there. And like I said, JoJo, not a big guy, but he hits like he's a big guy out there. And I would say that was probably the hit of the game.
So that the Deemer's glass shattering hit of the game when you need glass for your home or business. Deemer's Glass in Lakeside is hands down the best place to call when you need quality glass at affordable prices. Call 1-888-GLASS-MAN. About all we have for you here from Gilbert High. Going to continue with the Lobos next week. It's only the second home game. Getting close to October. It's the second home game. Going to be Seton Catholic.
It's a grueling schedule for the Lobos on the road as they pretty much about
Seton Catholic next week. Until then, be safe.
This has been Sholo Ford's presentation of high school football on iTalk 106.7 KNK.